accept. Lucky me.
Not for these nobles.
Let me start by saying that I speak not only for myself, but also for my brothers, my sister-in-laws, nieces, nephews, great-nieces, great-nephews. They're a bit young and they probably don't even know what's going on, but they're beneficiaries of my parents' chesed as well. My parents were reluctant to accept because their nature is humility and humbleness, always avoiding the limelight, even though the light is in my eyes and I can't even see them. Saying little and doing a tremendous amount. I'd like to share with you what it was like being raised by my parents. It's best described in a pasuk we say daily in the Shema. V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha v'lechtecha b'derech v'vishavcha v'komecha. And you shall teach your children and speak to them when you're at home, when you're traveling, when you're lying down, and when you get up. This is what it was like in our house. Constant chesed. We were surrounded by our parents' dedication to community chesed. At home, on the road, when and where they slept, and during every waking hour. Let me give you some examples. And I'm going to make these examples short because we could go on forever. Going back to the early days of the community, my father was, let's see, at the shul he was Mr. Fix-It Man. Anytime there was a problem, my father was there. Be it a little problem, a big problem, he was always there, no matter what. The kitchen man, and Jacob already upped one on me on this one, but setting up the kiddush, complete with Cuddy Sark. Wait, and J&B on special occasions back then. He served on various board of directors, always having the community's best interest. He has dedicated the last, as far as I can remember, to the Chevra Kadisha. Always available, always willing. My father's belief in the higher authority is truly amazing. His motto is, take care of the big man upstairs and everything will be fine. The results are crystal clear. Hashem truly blessed my parents. And now for my father, as a little, I'm going to improv a little bit here. My father's like a single malt scotch that we drink, and the higher the year, the better. My father's like that. He just keeps getting better with age.
Hey, Joey.
As my father says, now let's talk about the boss.
This is great.
Where do I begin? For starters, at 404 Lamberton, there's a chesed radar on our house. Mom is on the constant lookout for those who are in need, or a situation that needs to be addressed. She's definitely the crisis mom of the community. Always there to visit the sick, to give someone a ride to an appointment, assisting in funeral and shiva arrangements, stuffing envelopes for every organization, volunteering for the shuls, schools, Bikor Cholim, Chabad. The list just goes on and on and on. Babysitting as well. She's, anytime anybody needs a babysitter, she's there. Especially when there are multiple kids involved. And when they're young.
Ferberizing.
Babies only. Nobody else applied. Her commitment and dedication to the community is unwavering, never hesitating. I can't even see because of this plant in front, but that's okay. Always a strong leader. No matter how dire the circumstance, she is the one. This is what surrounded us in our house. V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam. And now a word about the Pillar of Chesed award which they're receiving tonight. What are pillars? Pillars are a select few that are charged with holding up a structure from its foundation to the very top. Without pillars, there is no building. Without pillars, there is no community. Pillars are permanent, and as a community, we are responsible for that permanence. How do we solidify that permanence? We all engage ourselves in chesed. Tonight, I'm asking each and every one of us to engage in an act of chesed and to commit to it. There are plenty of opportunities all around us. Our shuls, schools, Bikor Cholim, Chabad obviously, or even just maybe the neighbor next door. Now I know there are those obviously here tonight that are engaged in much chesed already. Your task is to recruit someone who is not. My parents set a wonderful example for all of us to follow. Mom, Dad, your lives have been dedicated to us from the beginning forever. You always have put us first, no matter the sacrifice. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for the wonderful example you have set for us, raising us and instilling in us with Torah values and just so much more than that, while pushing us to always strive to do more. We are so proud to be your children. We love you.